Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. We're back in career mode and this is Suborbiter 2. The plan for this is we're going to try a quick suborbital hop to one of the poles to get a bit of science there because we haven't got science at the poles yet, and you know, it would be a good place to go for science, especially since the material bays are yielding so much goodies. We'll go for orbit soon, but I think we'll do a quick suborbital hop for now, seeing as we can. So, up and away we go. Let's right ourselves. So the bottom stage is a solid booster. I'm going to try to tilt over a bit early. Problem is with this booster it can be pretty difficult to actually get your initial turn because it's giving us so much thrust. I really should have thrust limited it. If I was clever I would have done. But oh well, these are the kind of things you find out in career mode, because I can't really test the craft beforehand. Up and away, and done. Right, second stage. I have to be gentle here, because the aerodynamics will kill us if we disrespect them. So, respectful, only slight touching, gently. Probably don't need to be going quite so fast. Make the throttle down a bit. Our turn is good. Should have turned a bit earlier, but considering we didn't, this is fine by me. Now, the issue will be trying to make sure this gets all the way to the pole. Because good science. Also, it's a very flat area, so I'm hoping we might be able to take the engine with us. I've got an amazing amount of parachutes, but we might just be able to pull it off. So how are we doing so far? Oh, I don't think we're going to get to the pole. I don't think we have the power to get there. I mean, we have the ability to get orbital, or at least suborbital. We'll try and do a burn at Apoaps. Not with this much fuel. No, we're not. We're not with this much fuel. Okay, we'll do a burn at Apoaps and we'll see where we go. Hopefully we won't land in the ocean. If we don't land in the ocean, it'll be somewhere new, and that'll be at least something. We might even land, if we're lucky, on mountains. Alright, so quick, speed up. And we're in space! Which means we're gonna point and burn. And we're done. That is officially out of fuel. Not quite the Delta V. Although if we'd burnt early we could have probably managed it, but oh well, these are the way the things go. I'm not going to try and save the back end. I'm landing in unknown terrain. I'm going to dump it. It's for the safety of all, and especially Jeb. I really don't want to lose a Kerbal at this stage. It'd be a little bit much. Hello, Moon. We're coming for you. We will come for you, don't worry. Alright, so where are we projected to land? Ooh, is that mountainous? Looks like it could be. We'll see. So, into atmosphere we go! Do. Up away, up. Right, let's see how this goes. Now, we will hit the parachute as soon as we end up having some issues. But I think we should be okay for re-entry here. Here comes the pain. Oh god, fight! Parachute, slow us down, parachute. Oh, that was dangerous. If we turned into the oncoming overheating, which we did when I turned off the SAS, we would have burned up and we'd have died. Luckily, our parachute held long enough against the fire, which they don't always do. They do actually burn up if you're going faster to turn us around. But I turned off the SAS from the hopes that our capsule would be kept perfectly orientated, but in fact, if you turn off the SAS, it will flip around because of the new aerodynamics model. I have to get used to that. Incredibly dangerous, but Jeb lives. We'll see if we can get some good science. So I'm going to warp to below 10,000. We'll see. And 3, 2, 1. Touchdown! More parachutes are needed. Excellent. Good science, good science. I like it. We'll have the goo. More good science. I think we'll double up on the goo, even though, you know, we're not going to use the goo for anything else, so we'll double up on the goo. We'll grab that as well. I think we'll get an EVA report. Keep data. Store experiment. And then if I remember correctly, we can eject. Yep. Jeb, if you can get me an EVA report here. I don't think the spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? EVA report from Kerbal Islands. We'll get that as well. We can't store both in the capsule, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to recover vessel. We'll get Jeb back. Safe and sound. His mission not quite a success, but hey, we still got science from it. Right? That's what matters. No money from it, but science. Jeb. Awesome. And we'll grab the vessel as well. 13 science. Not shabby. Not shabby. Right. Do. Can I afford the next level? I have 50 science. I need 45. But we have aviation. Awesome. We now have all the aviation parts. We can actually make ourselves a little plane. Yay! Now this is important because if we have a quick look, we're meant to be going here. Yeah, I think we could fly a plane there. What do you think? And we're back! In what the scientists tell me is a plane. We're gonna go to the moon! No, we're not gonna go to the moon. Obviously not. We're in a plane. Let's go and have a look at this ye old planey then. So, this is what we call a plane. Apparently. Works off this new thing we've uncovered and discovered and invented called a jet engine. So, we've got Valentina Kerman. Valentina Kerman is going to fly it. She is a pretty badass pilot, so we're going to try and use her. And we're going to see how this goes. So, using all the new landing gear bits, using the new wings, we're going to give it a try. I went with this cockpit over the capsule. The capsule is actually lighter, but this one is actually more aerodynamic. And I think it's more crash resistant, so just in case. We also have an abort mechanism in case everything goes wrong. If we have a quick look inside here, you notice we've got some science capsules. We've also got a parachute, which is going to be our savior if everything goes wrong, hopefully. Well, hopefully we won't have to use it. But anyway, we've also got science there in line. And I've taken all the oxidizer out of these. So, we've got 4 intakes. I'm going to try and get high, and we're going to try and do this. Let's activate navigation. So we've got to go over there, and I believe the request is we're not going to achieve speeds exceeding 2.5k. That's not going to happen. But take a crew report in flight above 17.6 meters, 6k near site. So that is basically at the limit of our altitude. I don't know if we'll be able to get there with this, but you know, we're gonna give it a try. If we fail, we can always go to a new biome and just do normal biome science. Like we could go and land near a mountain. So, pedal to the metal. Brakes off. Punch it. Punch it. And up we are! We're going up. We're going to head over to there. So, I don't know if we'll be able to get high enough, but we'll give it a try. I'm a little bit unsure about flying planes in this new mod, especially, not new mod, this new version of aerodynamics. I'm so used to aerodynamics being a mod. I don't know if, you know, how to really fly planes at low-tech level planes, especially, but we're going to give it a try. We're going to get high, we're going to get fast, and I don't know what distance we'll achieve. We always have the option to bail out, if we need to, with the, I'm going to just knock the throttle down a bit. I don't really want to be hitting the sound barrier just yet. We already have the option to bail out of the abort system. That is our ace in the hole. Except it's not really, because we'll lose the plane. It'll be expensive. We also lose all the science bays. We get to keep the goo cans, but we lose the material bays, which is a shame. Also, fixed gears means that we're going to have a little bit more resistance from the air than I would like. Just knock the throttle up a little bit. So up to 3 kilometers. We've got to get about 5 times this, a little bit more than 5 times this. I don't know if it's going to be possible. We're going to try. But we certainly don't have the biggest wings, or the most powerful engine, or the most aerodynamic effect. Okay, so it appears we're not going to be able to get quite as high as I was hoping. Our airspeed is dropping massively, and we're actually now losing height. We're not going to be able to get there. If we check the jet engine at the back, the basic jet engine, it's at thrust 18 kilonewtons. It used to be a lot more. It's obviously got a real nerf. I appreciate that. It means that we'll need the turbojet to get any higher, and unfortunately we're going to fall short of our target. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably just turn north and head for the mountains, and hopefully we'll be able to get some science from there. And that'll be a good payback for the fact that we didn't manage to quite fulfill the contract. We might come back, possibly with, you know, more engines or some sort of rocket. I guess the easiest way to just be use a suborbiter, aim a suborbiter, fire the suborbiter, and try and use that. But plane is definitely not going to cut it, not unless we went for a very early kind of not space plane, because it wouldn't be able to hit space, but you get the idea. Some kind of rocket-powered plane. But this one, jet engines are not going to quite do it, not unless we had a lot, and even then I doubt we'll have the aerodynamics to really get up there. So we'll call it there. We're going to try and hit the mountains, and hopefully we'll make this worthwhile. The plane is, of course, entirely reusable. All we lose is the fuel, provided we don't crash it. That's the caveat. So, you know, provided we don't crash it, we'll get the entire plane back. In theory. Okay, we're going to try and land near the mountains. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a try. And if this goes entirely wrong, then, well, balls. Right, so side slip, side slip. The problem is we're not going to be able to land in this area here. We're going too fast. We're not going to be able to land up there. We've not got enough speed. So what I might do is just punch it a little bit, get a little bit of throttle going, because we can't land at this speed. I'm going to try and glide her up over the ridge, and then just plop it down the other side. This area here looked flat and nice, and, you know, actually it is. But we don't have enough, we have too much speed to land there. Oh, gotta pull up, gotta pull up, gotta pull up. There we go. We're losing speed, which is good. Still going way too fast for a landing. Gotta lose at least another 20 meters per second. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Right, here we go. Oh, crap. Trying to put her down. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out. Oh, oh, this is going to be tough. Oh. Oh. Oh! We lost the engine. We lost the engine. We are engine out. We are engine out. Mayday, 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 mayday. Oh, that bump. We only lost the engine. I mean, it's a bit of money. It's a bit of money. But we got the science, which means I can now do some science. Please tell me it's not Highlands. No! Oh, no! We'll keep the data. I would say that the first flight was still a success, and it was a flight. It's just a bit of a shame that we didn't manage to get mountains. I was hoping this would count, but apparently we'll need to be a bit more dangerous. And then we're never going to be able to really land a plane in the mountains. We could have gone possibly to the poles, and that's exactly what I might do in the future. Let's just grab everything we can for science, since it's not going to be worth very much. 0.1. Ugh. Report. Kerbal Highlands. We haven't got one from here? It's giving me full. Okay. Well, we're going to recover vessel. Even though we lost the engine, I would still say that it was a successful mission in that we tested our first plane. Not quite successful in the fact we never really hit the objective, but we still got a little bit of science. 2.2 parts. Got a decent amount back. Wow, our funds are really high. Where did we get that much funds? We're going to have a check of that. Crew, Valentine's back with no experience. Awesome. Distance record 100 kilometers. 60,000. There we go. Cool. So we're going to call it there for this one. I've been EnterElysium. If you liked the video, please remember to like, not subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Very important seeing it's a new series and KSP 1.0. Really appreciate all the support for this one. And next time we'll try and hit the North Pole, and maybe even we'll hit that destination point that we kind of missed. But until next time, I've been EnterElysium, and stay shiny.